Hey guys, welcome back to the Shinobi Income YouTube channel. Today I'm just going to be quickly showing you how you can find the best ETFs and index funds to invest in. So there's a few things to look at. The first thing is just going to be like how long has the fund um, been operating? Because the longer it is, the more data you'll have to look at. But that's not necessarily extremely important because if a new fund comes out and the other stuff is good, then it'll still be a good investment. Um yeah, so then the next thing you can look at is basically you can come down here and you can check its Morningstar rating. Morningstar will rate all these funds. Usually the higher it is, the better the fund is. So this is VU, which is a Vanguard S&P 500 ETF, and it's pretty good. You can also look at like what it's holding and everything, which I mean with the S&P 500 they're all going to be the same, and then you can just check the performance, see some other things. But now for the important things, the real things you need to be looking at whenever you're picking an ETF are, first of all, the expense ratio. Vanguard's got some really good ones. The expense ratio should be really low, especially if it's a total stock market or an S&P 500. You should be looking at a 0.03%, or like that's a good number for an S&P 500. Some other ones, like if it's a developing market or an emerging markets, they're going to be slightly higher, but for something like an S&P 500, it shouldn't be like more than this, and if it is, it should only be a very small amount higher than this. And yeah, you can find a lot of good ones for this expense ratio or even less. I mean, I know Fidelity's got a zero cost index fund, so there's definitely options out there. And yeah, I mean, this is the most important thing. Expense ratios really will hurt you if they're too high. That's why people stay away from mutual funds, because mutual funds usually don't get you better returns, and they charge higher fees, which is the expense ratio. So they're a really bad deal. And the next reason people avoid mutual funds is because of turnover rate. When people are actively trading within a mutual fund, it's a higher turnover rate, which triggers a taxable event. So you'll end up paying more in taxes. Plus, you're getting a lower return, and they're charging a higher expense ratio. So it's not a good deal. Um, so for turnover rate, I mean, the one that I'm looking at right now, the Vanguard, is around a 2%, and the lower it is, the better. And um, yeah, so this one's got a really low one, which is really good. Um, yeah, I mean, just make sure the turnover rates are low. The lower the better. So if you're trying to pick between two funds, whatever one's got a lower turnover rate, you should choose that one. I mean, if they have the same, you can look at expense ratio. If they're still the same, then yeah, just look at like which one has more data that you can look at, Morningstar ratings, everything like that. And if they are still the same, then it doesn't really matter which one you choose. But I mean, I hope this helps you guys. I hope it helps you decide which um index funds and ETFs you want to add to your portfolio. There is a link down in the description for SoFi. If you sign up for their investment account, you'll get $25 to put towards any stock ETF that you want. Um, so I hope you check that out. It'll really help out the channel. And other than that, I hope you enjoy the video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss another video like this. Thanks for watching.